Good evening, children. See, yesterday I kept one exam, but nobody responded. Nobody submitted the answer sheets. What is the use of telling these classes and conducting the exam? Please respond to our videos. Observe the videos and try to write the exam. If you write the test, it's just whether you are understanding or not, to test you or to test yourself or to test ourselves. We are just conducting the small test in the WhatsApp group, but you are not responding for that. So please try to watch all the videos and try to write the exam. See, up to now we completed two chapters. One is exponents and powers, and another one is linear equations in one variable. No, that's what I think. Yes, linear equations in one variable. Linear equations in one variable, exponents and powers. Both two chapters we completed, but nobody didn't respond and nobody read the exam. So please try to watch these videos. See, there is no need to come to school and sit there, but just sit in your house, and whenever you have time, if your father gives cell to you, at that time only you watch that videos. Okay. Now, good evening. Now come to the topic, comparing quantities using proportion. How to compare the quantities? Comparing the quantities. See, for example, this is I have two weights. For example, I have 10 kg of chocolates and 2 kg of chocolates. How to compare these quantities? Which is more? By subtracting or adding? We can do like that. By subtracting, we can say that this is 10 and this is 2. Moreover, this is greater than this. By subtracting, we can say that this one is, in the right hand we have 10 kg chocolates, this is more. In that way we can compare. In another way also, in another two ways we can compare. That is, one is ratio. See, for example, if Suresh and Ramesh, two members are there. They elected for a for leadership in the classroom. See, if we get if you put polling for these two members, he got 24 votes. 24 votes. He got only 6 votes. He got only 6 votes. Who got more votes? See, what is the ratio of these two? 24 is to 6. Ratio is nothing but comparing two things in an ordered particular order. We have to compare. First Suresh, and then we are comparing Ramesh. What is the ratio of Suresh and Ramesh? Is 24 is to 6. We have to change it into simplest form. That is 6 4s are 24, 6 1s are 6. Simplest form means we have to cancel it and we have to make it in the simplest form. That is 4 is to 1. See, if 4 members vote to Suresh, only 1 member voted to the Ramesh. In this way, we can compare the quantities. Two quantities we compared in this way. See, this is the ratio of Suresh and Ramesh. What is the inverse ratio for this one? Inverse ratio of this one is 1 is to 4. Just you have to reverse it. First 4 is to 1. No? What is the inverse ratio? Means 1 is to 4. What is the first term? We call it as antecedent. Antecedent. We call it as antecedent. First term, first thing we call it as antecedent, and second thing we call it as consequent. We call it as consequent. First one is antecedent, A. It starts with A. That in that way you remember antecedent, and the second thing we call it as consequent. See, in this way we have to compare the two things. That is, if Suresh got 4 words, means Ramesh got only 1 word. In this way we can compare. See, what is the ratio of in our body parts? In our body parts, we have some ratios. See, from navel means midpoint of the stomach. From navel to knee is to knee to foot. That is the golden ratio we have in our body. That is golden ratio. What is the golden ratio? 1.615 is to 1. 1.615 is to 1, we call it as golden ratio. That is, what is that ratio? The measurement, the length of navel point to knee is to knee to foot. That is the golden ratio. That is 1.615 is to 1. We use this golden ratio in different situations. Okay. Now we see the exercise part. We go for exercise. Now you know what is a ratio. Ratio is an ordered pair. A ratio is an ordered comparison of two things. If you compare the two things in a particular order, we call it as ratio. Okay, in another way also we can compare the two things. What way? Percentages. Percentage. Percent. Per cent. Cent means 100. Per 100. We are measuring that total things for 100. Per means 1. Cent means 100. For example, Sita got 90 marks. Percent, what is the percent of this one? 90 by 100. Percent means always the denominator should be 100. Next, 90% means we can say that 90% or 90 by 100. Seema got only 20 marks. That is 20%. 20 by 100. That is 20%. Out of 100 she got only 20. 20% of marks she got. Here 90% of marks Sita got. In this way also we can compare the two things. What is the percentage? 20%. And here 90%. Percent means for 100. We are comparing the two things for 100. Okay. Next one. We'll come to the exercise. Exercise 5.1. Exercise 5.1. In this first Roman, find the ratio of the following. Find the ratio of the following. In this first one, we have to find out the ratio. What is the ratio? Just write the ratio enough. Smita works in office for 6 hours. Smita works in office for 6 hours and Kajal works for 8 hours in office. Find the ratio of their working hours. Smita is to, what is the another one? Kajal. Kajal working hours. What is that one? 6 is to 8. See, first they told Smita. You have to write Smita only. You should not change the order. Smita is to Kajal is 6 is to 8. With one table. That means if you cancel this one with 2 means here also you have to cancel with 2 only. You have to divide with 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So 3 is to 4 is the ratio of the hours. How many hours they are working? Smita works 3 times means that Kajal works 4 times. Okay. Next, what is the second one? One pot contains 8 liters of milk while the other contains 750 milliliters. One pot contains pot is to and one pot contains 8 liters of milk and other pot. See, one pot that is 8 liters and another pot 750 milliliters. See, before going to take the ratio, you have to observe that whether the two things are in same units. See here liters, but here If you observe here we have liters, here we have milliliters. So you have to change this liters into milliliters. Otherwise milliliters, you change this milliliters into liters, whatever it may be. However you have convenient, you can change that one. We know easily 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. What about 8 liters? 8 liters is equal to 8000 milliliters. So 8 liters is equal to 8000 milliliters is to 750 milliliters. Now we see the ratio is in same units. Units should be same. Before writing the ratio, we have to observe that whether they are in same units. Now same units, you can cancel it. See 1010. Here 5 ones 5, 4 0 8, 5 8s are 40 0. Again 5 ones 2 5, 5 5s are 25. You can divide there. If you don't know how to cancel here, you can divide it separately. See 180. 180 you can divide with 5. 5 3s are 15. 8 minus 5 3. Bring down 0. 30. 5 6 are 30. So 36 times 5. 36 times. Here 5 3s. Again 3 1s are 3 2s are 3 1s are 12 is to 1. 12 is to 1 is the final ratio of that part. One part and other part. 12 parts. In one part we have 12 parts, means in another part we have only one part. In this way we can find the ratio. And the last one regarding to this first Roman, we have last one, that is third one. Speed of a cycle is 15 kilometers per hour. Speed of a cycle is cycle's speed is 15 kilometers per hour. And speed of a scooter is 30 kilometers per hour. See here, no need to change, because see what is the ratio of what he asked, ratio of cycle is to scooter. What is the ratio? See, these two things are in same units, kilometers per hour. So you can directly write 15 is to 30. 15 ones, 15 2. With the same table you have to cancel it. 1 is to 2. So the speed, if the cycle's speed is one part, scooter speed is double times, 2 times than this cycle. Okay, understood? Thank you.